All right, friends, so we're going to talk about some overhead mobility. So if you've been doing some of the overhead movements and you feel maybe a little bit of stickiness in your shoulders, or you can't quite get that elbow totally locked out, or maybe that arm isn't completely getting in line with the ear, I'm going to give you some extra mobility moves that should help you out with that. So the first one we're going to do, Grace is lying down on her back. She's going to reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Her ribs are going to go down so that her back is flush to the floor. And then she's going to go ahead and bring one arm overhead, keeping that elbow locked. And she's going to bring that thumb to the floor as far back as she can go. All right. So if your arm started to bend before you got to the floor, you want to stop earlier. You want to stop at that point. Okay. I would recommend somewhere around 1 to 3 sets, 8 reps on each side, and that can be super helpful. Next move we're going to do, Grace is still going to be on her back. She's going to bring her arms kind of into this W position on the ground. So she's going to have shoulder, elbow, and hand all touching the ground. Back is still flat to the ground. She's now then going to keep those points touching the floor and move her arms up into a Y position, again, as far as she can go, keeping that position. So as you do this, for some people, this might be easy breezy, absolutely no problem. For some people, you might find that there's tightness in your chest, like your pec area or your shoulders, your upper back, your mid back, wherever there is tightness that might be creating a little bit of that stickiness, that's probably where you're going to feel this move. All right. And then the last one that we're going to do is a side lying T-spine rotation. So I'm going to have you roll onto your right side. You can either go both legs bent, which honestly is probably the easiest version. You're going to start with both arms straight out in front of you, and then you're going to go ahead, open book, and bring that arm open, yep, and you're going to follow with your eyes. This is even better if you match it with your breath. So if you exhale and let yourself go, inhale, and then exhale. Try and release that tension. If you try and really force this one, it winds up making you kind of even stickier and not really opening up. So really try to relax into this one. All right. Give those 3 a try. 8 to 10 reps on really any and all of them. 1 to 3 sets on any of all of them, and see how that helps your overhead mobility.